And I started to realize that within an enterprise, like unless you do the research, commission the research, or know the person that does the research, you have no idea that it happens. And like, if they hadn't called me, that would have been another couple $100,000 they spent to redo the exact same research. That was kind of like the initial seed of the idea of like, can't we consolidate this in a way that people could make this searchable? But then it started growing more of like talking about how I started to see when I moved, after I left my consultancy and went in-house, started to see the lack of action, how hard it was to move people, even when they could see the evidence that they were going on the wrong path and that you had to paint the path for them. Like that was the problem, even when they could see the way to go, was that they couldn't see the way to go. They saw they were on the wrong path, but they didn't know the way to go, and having to be able to paint out that path for them. And so that was really kind of the pieces that started to come together to help me understand that Rutabaga needed to be a thing.
You said at the top, you're like, man, it would be so easy if there was like a single aha moment where like the solution was just clear. But like, I would argue that like a major premise of the glow up is to dispel that exact idea that like a founder has an idea, it's perfect out of the box. They go make the company, slam dunk, everybody gets an exit, right? And like what you described is this sounds like kind of a data-driven iterative approach to like seeing a pain in the market, understanding it from new perspectives, being able to build that experience that you have from your prior roles into really coming up with an immaculate solution that understands all these pieces.